Hey my Pisces fishes. So this is going to be a reading for today until the last day of this month. Yeah, so I've already pre-shuffled. I just shuffled just one more time for the video. So let's see what we got for you. The Hermit. And I've been wondering when I would see this card because I hadn't seen it for once until now for these March readings that I've done for the other signs. And you're my last group of you're my last sign that I had to do a reading for this month. Well, this the second half of this month. Yeah, the Hermit. Wonder when I would see that. It was on my spirit. Out of all cards, it was on my spirit. The Emperor. So the Hermit is Virgo. The Emperor is Aries or Taurus. So you could be dealing with those signs, but or you have it in your chart. But the major arcana signs, I'm really I feel like the number one sign, like the number one type of card that you should call out signs for is for the court cards, which is the King, Queens, Pages, and Knights, because it's like they're having a conversation, or it's like a presence, you know. But major arcana is not so much, but it is helpful, you know. But for like say Two of Pentacles, no, you don't want to call those out. So let's see, let's get one more card from this deck. Oh, what's that? Four Cups. Off the bat, I'm not connecting to this read at all. Just not connected. But we'll see. Let's go from the other deck and we will see. Clarify the Hermit, please. It's crazy because these cards are that I got from Amazon. It's the what are they called? The Starlit Dream Tarot. Like they're kind of lightweight, but like they're super, like they're not super big. Like they're big. My hands are kind of small, so I have a hard time shuffling them sometimes. King of Wands. See now this is a court card. Yeah, this King of Wands. This could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then that also clarifies this Emperor, which is Aries or Taurus. So you could be dealing with an Aries. So let's clarify the Emperor. Eight of Pentacles. Let's go to the Four of Cups. Queen of Swords reversed. So you got two people in your energy. And this Queen of Swords, that is a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So see, I may have to pull clarifiers again for these the spread because I'm not really connecting to it too much. But we'll see where it goes. I'll just start with the Hermit and the King of Wands, clarifying the Hermit. Okay, what I'm getting, so the Hermit is a card that is about seeing light in a tunnel, wisdom, and you see how in the picture, person has gray hair is wisdom. And it's also about being alone, taking time away for yourself. So, and then also got the King of Wands, which is about someone who gets a lot of attention. This is a person who's very attractive. They may have a business. They that they've started from the ground up, and they're in their most powerful energy. So what I'm getting from these two cards is even like what I say about the attention. Look at that, the little star right there, it's very bright. What I'm getting, and it's also crazy because the Hermit is Virgo, and that's the opposite sign for Pisces. It's the polar opposite. So I don't know if you're in this polar opposite energy or if you have Virgo in your chart, but it's given, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want the attention. And then the way that it's like someone is bombarding you. Like, I don't know if this is like bugaboo. I'm not sure. And then the Hermit is also about spirituality. So maybe there's a fire sign in your energy that knows that you're very wise, and they kind of want to go with you wherever you go, maybe. And you're just like, no. But there is a little positive energy here. I just noticed something really interesting. So, like I was saying, the light in the tunnel, you see that? That is a lamp. And then here's a light here. So this person, whoever this person is, they're like, you know what? You don't have to carry that lamp. I know what the next move you should make. I know, you know, this person may be a know-it-all or something. But you're like, I've been doing this. I've been down this road before. I don't need you telling me nothing because I've been through this before. And you don't have the wisdom that I have. You may even look at this person like an airhead. Like, you don't know what you talk about. So that's what I'm getting for that. I'm picking up on a work situation. That's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. There's a work situation. This could be your boss who is kind of treating you this way, like you just dumb, like you just don't know how to do your job or something like that. That's what I'm getting. And I say that because we got the Hermit. The Hermit is wisdom, and then the Emperor, that's like the boss energy. That's why I say manager. And then also the Eight of Pentacles. Also the Eight of Pentacles is about a work situation. So, you know, this boss, he could be a fire sign, could be not, because like I said, the boss. But yeah, with this King of Wands, they definitely could be an air sign at the same time being the boss. They could be an Aries, and they must be new. This must be a new boss that came into your work environment, and they're trying to bark orders at you and tell you how to do things when you've been working there for a long time. Something like that. And then with this Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm getting that this boss is probably telling you, oh, you know, you got to listen to me because I'm going to be here for a while. And I know you've been working here a while. So you're going to do what I tell you to do. Stuff like that. And there's no way you can escape it. Like, you have to deal with it or either quit. And with this Four of Cups, this is making you kind of sad. Like, you see how the person in the picture is kind of sad. Like, oh my God, I have to come work and deal with this shit every day. I don't feel like dealing with it. And you maybe even be realizing that you gotta let this job go because this boss is always on your ass. And you feel like you may even be in your stubborn energy a little bit like, I know what I'm doing. I don't need you telling me nothing. Instead of, and you know, and also the Four of Cups, this is about cups that you're ignoring. So, you know, it's kind of crazy because once I tapped into this Four of Cups energy, I'm realizing some advice for you. So do not take it personal that this boss is telling you a new method of how to do your job. If they're bullying you, cussing you out, calling you the N-word, anything like that, because that's a hostile work environment. If it's something like that going on, you need to let it go with this Four of Cups. But also with this Four of Cups, I'm getting, because I probably just channeled somebody's energy. Maybe somebody's boss has been an asshole to them, and they realize they need to leave. But I'm getting another scenario that maybe, like, if this boss is not being toxic towards you, they're just giving you advice. I would say just listen to their advice. And then this Four of Cups being the upright, which is in a good energy, you'll be realizing that, yeah, this is a good boss. You may even make a new professional connection with them. So don't block your blessings by being stubborn and trying to do things your way all the time. Sometimes you need to hear what somebody else is telling you. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Man, you just like, I want to be left alone. I don't want you telling me nothing else. Because you done got used to doing your job a certain way, but don't do that. Allow them to be your boss. Because I'm seeing them in the Emperor and the King of Wands energy. This person is a good boss for a portion of you. It's a really good boss. You just gotta let them do their job and by managing you, and you have to do your job by adapting. Because that's what it comes with having a job. And I'm just noticing this Queen, like I did explain the Queen of Swords in reverse in like one scenario that I was getting from it. But I'm also getting another scenario, a female energy, because it's a queen. And like I was saying, this could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so when I was saying a portion of you have a really good boss, that's for the Emperor and the King of Wands. They're in a good energy. They're a really good boss. Somebody that has a bad boss that they know that they have to leave the job, it's because of this female energy. She's not a very good boss. She's rude and she cusses at you and everything. Because when it's in the upright, this is a person who's very smart, strategic, intelligent, fair. But this person, they're not fair. They talk to you crazy. And with this being a swords and energy, swords are basically communication. So it's the way that they communicate that bothers you, and you know that you need to leave this job. So, but yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. You have a great day.